Oh well, hello guys, and welcome back. Take care. Welcome back, bhai log. Welcome back to brothers. Take care. And um, I'm going to switch my playback to live, and we are going to take a break for now. Hannah. It's been only half hour, but we are going to take a break, anyways. And we are going to watch this guy's video. We are going to like from the very thumbnail of the video you can understand his part of pain, his share of uh you know I mean it it may it really needs courage to be confident with such. I don't want to, like, you already understand my intention. I don't want to hurt anyone. It's just that I want to understand his point of view, like his self-belief point of view, because it does really takes courage in order to be confident with when you have such. I I don't have the correct way to describe it. Maybe it's because I'm half asleep, but he's inspirational. That's it. He's motivational, inspirational. So let's watch it.
Confidence, resilience, and strength. Coming to you with another video about how to be more confident in who you are. There's a lot of us out there who struggle with confidence, who struggle with being themselves, especially when in public. Think about it this way: sometimes we get a spot on our face, and we look in the mirror and we know it.
I mean, I mean to say, I can relate more to this guy because I have lost teeth. Because I lost my teeth long ago. One of my teeth, actually two of my teeth, and whenever I smile, I cannot smile in public just because of this. Because whenever I try to smile, a gap appears in my teeth like this, you know. So I can relate more to this guy than the general public out there. I don't know what is the case with you or the other people. It's just that I feel more relatable to this guy. I mean, my situation is obviously not as worse as he has, but just to see him go confidently about it, it it is just inspiring, like he's making videos about it and stuff like that.
We've got this pimple, this spot, and we're like, oh my God, how am I going to go outside the house today? Oh my God, how am I going to go and face people today? You need to understand that sometimes all these thoughts about what people will think about us are actually in our mind, and they're not actually thoughts that people are having about us. And I say this because a lot of times in my life, when I used to go into public places, go to a wedding, go to a party, I used to go crazy thinking about, oh my God, what are people going to think about me? What are people going to say when they see me? Oh my God, are people going to be thinking about me? Are people going to be making comments about me? What's going to happen when I go to this wedding or this?
I'm having a hard time just because having a hard time to eat. I cannot bend my arm properly, and just because of this injury. I may have shown it a countless time on the live stream. It's going to take some time to fix, but it's fixing. Like it's getting, my wounds are getting better day by day. Like my wounds are not getting better; they are getting healed quickly. Like they are healed quickly more than I thought. To get quickly, I really do have to work on my language. Anyways, let's get back to the video.
party, and I used to hate going. And I used to walk in, and I used to hold my phone like this and just look down and scroll on my phone and sit in a corner and not even interact with people because I used to be so scared of facing people. But what you need to understand is, and I say this again, sometimes people aren't even thinking about you. People aren't even noticing. People are just getting on with their own issues or insecurities or whatever that is. People are thinking about themselves. We need to control what we think about ourselves. We need to control what our thoughts are about ourselves. We need to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm good enough. You know what? I've got this. You know what? I can make it happen. And you will notice that it won't matter what other people think. And it's not going to happen the first time you do it. Trust me. It's something you need to practice. Nobody is born confident. Nobody is born resilient. Nobody is born with strength. You don't grow up with big biceps or a hench body, do you? You have to work on it. Similarly, you cannot grow up resilient and strong and confident. You need to work on it every single day. You need to consistently make yourself confident. You need to make yourself resilient. You need to make yourself stronger. And the only way you're going to do it is by consistently working on your mindset. And that is the most important thing. Work on your mindset. Look in the mirror every single day and tell yourself, you know what? I'm good enough. You know what? I got this. You know what? I can make it happen. And tell yourself you're beautiful. Like yourself. I always say this in a lot of talks and a lot of videos of mine. We're so lost in trying to find validation in others. We're looking for others to validate us. We're looking for others to like us. We post a picture on Instagram and we're waiting for likes. We post a video on Facebook and we're waiting for likes. No, stop that. Stop that. Look at yourself and like yourself first. Because it doesn't matter how much other people like you.
I've seen a video by the Goal guys a long time ago, and in which one of them was discussing about this concept of inner locus of control. Those guys tend to perform better. The people who have inner locus of control tend to perform better in general, in workplace, in public, in competitions, everywhere, because they think that their success is mostly dependent on what they do. Okay? They are like, it's totally in control of them. Let's say most of it is in control of them, and it's like they have this mindset that it's not going to affect them, like the outer uh, situations, consequences, or whatever we will say, everything around them is not going to affect them or their goal. So maybe he's trying to say, like, all you have to keep is your mindset good, and anything else is just a side product of that.
Doesn't matter how much other people validate you, until you don't validate yourself, until you don't like yourself.
Also, in short, it's all about not seeking for the, like, you can seek for the external validation. Like, totally ignoring the external validation would be a wrong thing to do, but we are always seeking for the external validation to do something, and that's the wrong part. We have to focus on the goal and seek for external validation from only those people who we think might give us some valuable advice on that, or they are related to what we are doing right now. Okay, do not just go around people and seek for external validation, because opinions could be in millions, and opinions, if you will try to apply everyone's opinion on your product or on yourself, then it could be very exhausting. In fact, you will lose yourself. Basically, you will get lost. Actually, you will lose your mind.
So that's one tip that I can give you. Start working on yourself today. Put in the comments below what you thought of this video. Like, share, subscribe. What happened to your face? Did you get run over? Did you have a burn? Did someone punch you in your face? These are just some of the questions that people used to ask me as I was growing up. And I recently started a YouTube channel to help support and inspire people with my real life stories of how I overcame challenges to become more resilient. And a lot of you in my videos have been asking me what has happened to my face. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about what happened to me and how I ended up looking like this. So I was born with a rare genetic condition, which is called neurofibromatosis type 1. It's a condition that...
And I'm born with nothing, basically, no diseases, but I do consider myself dumb. Wait a minute. Thing about Maggie is also, that the thing about Maggie is that it tastes much better when it is cold. Okay, when it is cold, not too cold, but at room temperature. I don't know why do I like it, but that's how it is. Like, I like Maggie when it is cool, basically.
many people cannot even pronounce, let alone understand.
भाई ने मेरी बात कर दी. भाई minute.
So I was born with a rare genetic condition, which is called neurofibromatosis type 1. It's a condition that many people
I cannot pronounce it,
let alone understand. The condition causes tumors to grow on nerves. They can grow anywhere in the body, but for me, they grew on my face, predominantly the left side of my face, causing one side of my face to look very different to the other side of my face. When I was about 2 years old, they started to realize that one side of my face is slightly more swollen than the other. And I was born in India, and my father was living in England at the time. And my mother decided to go and consult a doctor. The doctor saw me and very quickly said that this is a rare condition called neurofibromatosis, and no one in my family or anyone in the surrounding area had ever even heard of this condition. But at that time, my father very quickly decided that he was going to bring our family over back to England and give me the best possible treatment that he can. Up until now, I had 23 surgeries on my face alone. When I was 11 years old, I had to have my real left eye removed because there was tumours that were growing around the nerves, which resulted in me wearing this prosthesis, which I can take out, just like this. This is the prosthesis that I wear. And these are magnets that are attached to my skull. And these are magnets at the back that help the eye stick on like this. I was 11 years old.
I do not want to express it, but what did I just see or what did I just saw is very painful, Like, I just do not want to cry on live stream for watching this.
Old friends, when I had that surgery. And for one whole year, I had to wear an eye patch. Can you imagine going to school surrounded by 11 and 12-year-olds wearing an eye patch and having one eye? It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. But I knew something had to change. And I knew the only way that I can open up and be myself and be accepted is if I embrace my...
Didn't you notice something, by the way? Like, when I saw his thumbnail, I did not see him because of his face, but I saw his... Basically, I clicked onto his video just because of the title. And I really did not notice his face until he is talking about it specifically. And I know that there is some kind of deformity on his face, deformation on his face, but I did not really specially observed his face. So he was very true in the first video that all people are like, I was actually seeking, I clicked on the video to seek advice for inspiration or motivation, stuff like that. Self-help, basically. But now that he is making me observe it, you can really understand how mind works. Okay. He probably wants you to not notice his face, but him in particular, which I did in the first video. But he is making me realize that, see my face right now. It's because of this condition. And now I'm able to see his face. So this, I don't, like, can you see how strong his brain is, his mind is? He can he can he can make you ignore his face and make you understand his emotions. Okay, he's that expressive guy, and it makes up for his face, his language, his aura, his whatever you say, it makes up for his face in particular.
my personality. And just like...
And I mean, his personality makes up for his face, obviously.
Like all of you listening and watching right now, I too had hobbies and interests. And one of my hobbies and interests was cricket. And cricket helped me connect with people. I actually loved playing cricket, but I was very scared of playing cricket in public or in school. I'd play at home by myself or with my brother. And one day I mustered up the courage to go and ask a group of boys playing cricket in school if I could play with them. First they laughed, they mocked me, they said no. But then reluctantly they handed me the ball. And I used to practice bowling at home. And I still remember the batsman holding the bat with one hand, swinging it around, saying, "What's this guy going to do?" I came running in, I bowled, he swung, he missed. Suddenly the whole playground and the people playing thought, oh my God, this guy can play. They threw the ball back at me and said, do it again. So I did. But this time I thought, I'm going to get him out. And I came running in again, I bowled, and I got him out. At that time, the teachers were watching, the students were clapping. One of the teachers came up to me and said, why don't you join the school cricket club? So I did. We went out and we played some games with other schools. I started taking wickets. And suddenly I went from Amit, the guy with the funny face, to Amit, the guy who plays cricket. Because I embraced my personality. People connected with me because of who I am rather than how I look. And for those of you who have been asking me what happened to me, what's wrong with me, this is what it is. I was born with this rare genetic.
Nice. So myself.
Condition. And now I started this YouTube channel to help people, inspire people, give people confidence that despite and regardless of how you look like, regardless of what challenges you have in your life, if you truly apply your mindset to things, you can be successful. You can find the right relationships. You can find whatever it is that you're truly looking for. I'm married to a beautiful woman that loves me for who I am, who helped me on my journey to accept myself. So if you really, really apply your mind to what you want to achieve and start embracing who you are, you can make it happen. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you watch my videos that I'm going to be uploading, they're all going to be based around how I deal with my challenges to help you deal with yours.
This guy is worth
And along the way, I'm going
subscribing.
to show you some
be
lifestyle
honest.
videos of me going out with my wife, things we get up to, things we do, where we go, any holidays we go on. But I want to take you on this journey with me to help support and inspire the world be the better version of themselves. So if you've liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, to subscribe and comment. Thank you very much for watching.
it was just 2 days ago he has 6.3k views, and in 6.3k views he got 4.3k subscriber. I'm not going about his success. I'm not going about his, like, you know, but let's really focus on his struggles. Let's really focus on his struggles. I just want this guy to grow. Take care. The video he made, what happened to your face? The what happened to your face on the video? It was really made for me. ठीक है. I mean, I don't want anything such of this scale to happen to my face, but I do have my own insecurities which are definitely less than him, like less than him in intensity, or maybe amount, quantitatively less than him. ठीक है, basically. तो I I want to take lessons out of him कि भाई, I have the learning कि भाई बस जाओ, nobody cares basically right now. तो I just subscribed this guy. Yeah, I subscribed it, and I want him to make more videos. ठीक है. बहुत definitely. Oh, I forgot. I need to play Lofi for you guys. लोफी की बिना तो तुम लोग पढ़ाई नहीं करता ना. लोफी. Okay, at 7 we are going to do the jhadu pocha, and to be honest, I just really want to sleep today, but I will not be sleeping. Man, I don't want to sleep today. I want to sleep all day, bhai. Okay. The thing with this problem is that we have spent too much time solving it, and I'm going to give myself 15 minutes more to solve this problem. Okay. Beyond that, beyond the 15-minute mark, I'm not going to bother myself like thinking of the solution by myself, and I'm going to watch the solutions submitted. Okay. And I don't care कि तुम लोग क्या बोलने वाले हो. I don't care whoever is going to say whatever. Why do I always open WhatsApp? ठीक है, तो permit temp dot join push. ठीक है, we are going to push it and we are going to reinitialize. Not. We are going to reinitialize the temp with S1. We are going to reinitialize the temp with S1. ठीक है. Now what we are going to do is actually रुक जाओ. ST1 ST2. ठीक है. This way we can avoid the confusion. ST1 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 ST1. ठीक है. This way we can avoid the confusion. Hopefully we can avoid the confusion this way. ठीक है. तो what I'm going to do is that I reinitialize it. Now it's going to automatically do temp plus plus and going to replace the. It's going to effectively do the same thing as this wala thing. Okay, it's going to do the same thing as this. Now the problem is place ABC. Now the problem is that I am unable to think of something which is for now, like till now I'm unable to think of using recursion. Okay, of using recursion on each of it. Like first we have this string and then we have this string after replacing a with a. Okay, then applying recursion on it and then having a. I think this diagram is incomplete in itself because it would try to replace b with itself first. It does replace b with itself, then it will try to replace b with c here also. What implementation comes across my mind is this, and then what we are going to do is we need to check the output of permutations first. Okay, so what I am going to do is that I'm going to run the function permutation. I'm going to run the function permute with the input string s1 and s2 and the current index be 0. Okay, the current index be 0 and dot log we may 25, 26, 27, 28, 89. Okay, at 7 o'clock we are going to stop the live stream and I'm going to do some sweeping and brooming just around 7 o'clock. Okay. Permutation, proportion, ST1. I just need to see what's getting inside the permutations array. AB is not a function. Man, I'm feeling very sleepy. Okay, so today what I will do is I'll try to do some low brain wala task. Okay, that does not involve some mental activity, and I will try to get by today, like not sleeping in the daytime. I will come early at the evening, and I will come early at the evening, and I will simply sleep. I will go for a walk. Like today's schedule is going to be this simple. Okay, I'm going to record some live in the time at my office. Okay, and also I'm going to come in the evening. I'm going to go for a walk, and then I'm going to come back and sleep. I'm going to wake up 4 wake up at 4, we are going to solve a lead code problem, and we are going to, after solving a lead code problem, okay, I'm going to limit myself to solving a lead code problem under 1 hour. If after solving lead code problem, we are going to go on usually with projects and stuff, okay, making as many projects as possible, learning as much development as possible so that I can apply for more dev jobs. And this is going to be our usual schedule, but I'm going to be very busy on day 1. I'm going to be very busy on day 1. Like, I'm not going to be very busy, but I'm going to be involved throughout the day. Okay, it's not very busy. I'm going to be involved throughout the day on 1st March, and maybe in 2nd March too, and then we are going, like, then it's going to become very easy. It's going to get very easy. Then we have time and time. Okay, we're going to do the grooming and sweeping wala काम in half an hour only, ठीक है. Okay, I'm going to stop the live stream today because I'm unable to figure out what's AB here. So we are going to do it or continue it maybe today at the afternoon time, okay? Or maybe, yeah, we are going to continue the live stream in the afternoon, okay? So I'm going to stop it here, end it here basically. Not here, but we are going to meet just after few hours, okay? Right after few hours.